Attorney Jeremy Hogan has been giving ongoing updates on the SEC and Ripple appeals, which have been crucial for the financial interests of every XRP holder. These updates have been especially helpful following the unfavorable decision by Judge Tor. It is possible that the United States might have faced even more setbacks due to the SEC's decision. While many individuals, including the Speaker, had limited knowledge about the implications and chances of success, Attorney Hogan has spent years advocating for XRP and navigating this landscape. This was an incredibly challenging period, as both the Speaker and many others had little understanding of Ripple being originally targeted by a lawsuit from the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. Despite this, many people were anxious about the situation due to their lack of awareness regarding the consequences and the likelihood of success. A considerable number of individuals saw a significant improvement in their mental well-being thanks to the efforts of lawyers like John Deaton and Jeremy Hogan. Unfortunately, although Attorney Hogan has decided to retire from his YouTube career, he still makes occasional appearances, posts on X expressed dissatisfaction with his choice, as the individual lacks industry knowledge and is not qualified to provide financial guidance. He enjoys creating YouTube content about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as a hobby, demonstrating a keen interest in the field. Although he is eager to express his opinions on cryptocurrencies, he has no prior experience in the financial sector and does not specialize in financial advising. Attorney Hogan, a well-respected expert in cryptocurrency, believes that the SEC Ripple case is in the settlement stage and is close to being resolved in the near future. He believes the reason behind the delay in finalizing an agreement is that Ripple's legal team is currently working on negotiating more favorable terms in light of the August District Court decision. He thinks this negotiation is causing the delay. Besides imposing a $125 million penalty on the company, the decision also includes a permanent injunction preventing Ripple from selling XRP to institutional investors. The key issue that arises is why Ripple should still face penalties for adhering to the Torres ruling as it stands, especially if the new SEC leadership intends to reset the regulatory landscape for all previously targeted cryptocurrency firms, believing that clearer regulations will solve the core issue. This leads to the question that needs to be. The reason Ripple might contemplate accepting the ruling as it stands is that if the verdict aligned with the Torah is accepted, it could suggest that Ripple is essentially acknowledging that it has performed an unethical act. Conversely, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, seems uncertain about whether any wrongdoing has occurred, which could clarify why this case is taking longer to resolve compared to others. Ripple and the SEC may have come to a private settlement that could differ from the outcome of the appeal, which would mean they would not return the settlement terms to the trial court for validation. This is yet another factor that might elucidate why the resolution of this matter is taking more time than originally expected. Due to the court's injunction, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, will need to come to a consensus. It has been concluded that the programmatic sales of Ripple's XRP holdings do not qualify as legal securities transactions. However, a definitive decision regarding their status as securities has not yet been reached. An attorney named Hogan suggests that there are ways to navigate this situation, such as permitting Ripple to register sales of XRP to institutional investors. While the Securities and Exchange Commission may not explicitly disregard the court's ruling, Ripple could potentially achieve its needs with assistance in this regard. Although the SEC may avoid openly challenging the court's order, the newly appointed administration is responsible for addressing the matter, especially considering President Trump's declaration. The ongoing battle against cryptocurrency could come to an end, as all levels of government are working to ensure that this case sets a new standard, according to Attorney Hogan. If the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, were to change its stance on any issue, it might pave the way for transactions of that nature to begin registering, which would be a remarkable development if Ripple were to comply. Additionally, it would be beneficial if there were some form of reduction or complete removal of fines. Attorney Hogan has indicated that the only way the situation could be resolved in the coming days or weeks is if Ripple consents to provide a solution.